Hi guys and girls, this is Claudia here from Wacken 2017 with
Megalodon!
And you're from
South Africa.
Thought I'd like lower it a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, you tried. No, so you were just playing on the metal battle, and there was even like a ceremony now, you know, for the first 5 places, and you got cool stuff. So like, what did you get? Like,
Oh, well, we didn't win anything there, but we won our South African heat, and that's good enough for us, and we're very proud and very fortunate about that. So, yeah, that is a win in our book.
right.
So, yeah.
So because you know, all this competition idea, do you think it was really a competition, or was it more like working together?
It felt like a family.
Right.
Yeah, it is a competition, but the fact that you're meeting so many people from all around the world, and you're being exposed to places where you didn't think metal exists.
Right.
That in itself, you can't put a price on that. So, and experiencing that with these other people, and you're seeing these people that they're winners of their respective countries, makes them all winners. So, yeah, a competition, but I think it felt more like a massive networking and party, really, to be honest. So, yeah.
So you're all partying together, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think there's a lot of the bands that that took part in the competition were camping in the same area. So yeah, so it's definitely one nice party and networking and just meeting new people, etc. So it's amazing, amazing experience. Yeah.
Right. So when you prepared for Wacken, like, did you prepare like rehearsing a lot or playing live shows or?
So for the I mean, obviously, like over the past few months, we've been rehearsing quite a bit, but for the last 3 weeks, we were actually preparing for our album launch, which we did.
Oh.
We played the Saturday night, and then the Sunday we left for Wacken.
Right.
So yeah, we were pretty much practicing for our album launch and for Wacken. Obviously, with the album launch, we played a few songs that we didn't play at Wacken because we had a 20-minute set at Wacken. But I think it was 3 weeks. 3 weeks we practiced every single night, and I mean, you know, like with that time you kind of start to get irritated with one another and whatever, but I mean, we're all brothers anyway, well, technically, you know. So I mean, it's kind of like a family where you fight every now and then, but you know, you make up and you unite with a common goal in mind. So yeah.
Right. So about the record, like, what is it called? Since when is it out? Where can we get it?
Our second album, it's called Illusion of Origin. It came out on the 7th of the 7th month, 2017, so 777. It's been out for a while now. It's available on all major music platforms.
Right.
So it's even on YouTube. We put the entire album on YouTube so you can stream it for free. But Bandcamp, Amazon, Google Play.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Wow.
Spotify, everywhere. So you can find it. Just look for Megalodon, Illusion of Origin. You'll find it. It's a 10-track album. We're very proud of it. We put a lot of love and sweat and hate into it, and yeah, I think it's a great album. So definitely give it a listen.
Right. So you know, there's a difference in most scenes around the world. Like, so what is the scene in your home place?
So the scene in Cape Town, I'll speak about the South African scene because I mean, we've gotten to know the Cape Town and the Joburg scene. We're from Cape Town, and there's a lot of other bands like from Joburg. So the scene as a whole, it's not as big as maybe some of the other countries. We've with the battles, for instance, that after speaking to a lot of the other people, that their scenes are quite small, but then you also get, well, I mean, guys that come from the States, for instance, and obviously, like, I mean, everything is big in the States, so, you know, like, I mean, there's a lot of people, so obviously. So look, it's not the smallest scene, but it's not the biggest scene. It definitely has a lot more work, and I'd say that it's growing slowly but surely, because you always have the transition of like people just getting into metal, and then they're really into it, and then they kind of fall out, and then you get the new people that filter in, and then you'll get the people that were into it and will always be into it. So yeah, it's kind of like it's something that varies the whole time, but I feel that over the last 2 or 3 years, it's actually grown pretty strong. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Well, you know, I carry around with me a question that there's probably no answer to, but I'm still gonna ask it.
That's cool.
So, what is it, or who is it that defines an artist? Like, are you an artist?
Am I an artist? Yo, that's a very good question. I think you're gonna have to go look down on what the definition of an artist is to really understand the question. I would say yes, I'm an artist. I think an artist needs to express him or herself in such a way. It can be verbally, it could be through art, like physical art, it could be through music. And I think I'm an artist because music is an international language. And you can convey any type of emotion, any type of message through music. So I think if an artist can convey his or her message through their respective medium and gets love for that or respect for that, then I think you're an artist. So yeah, I think as a group we've been working quite hard to kind of convey our own message and what we understand about the world and our perspectives of the world through our music and through our live shows and our performances, interactions with fans, and yeah, that's really special. That's really, really special.
It is.
So, yeah.
So, do you think you're an artist?
Me personally.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Well, yeah. I like Thomas said, there's a lot of different ways that you can interpret what an artist is.
That's true.
So I mean, yeah, like as a musician, you get to express yourself through music, and for me, it's one of the most powerful mediums that you could ever hear, see, feel. You know, however you interpret it. And just drums for me it's something that I've always used, whether it was an escape or whether it was just something that, you know, like I may have started as like a hobby, and then I kind of really got into it, and I developed a passion for it. So yeah, I would definitely say I'm an artist. I mean, I might not be, you know, like a vocalist or like a guitarist, just kind of like in the front of the band, but I definitely feel that my contribution is heard. So yeah.
And you know, what will be your plans now after Wacken? What are you doing after this?
After Wacken, well, we already started joking now about the third album. So I think when we get back home to South Africa, we can't stand still now. I mean, having this opportunity to come to Wacken and experience this culture shock of metal, we really learned a lot from this. We've been networking and talking to various people, and the consensus is that longevity and more product we can bring out. So definitely a third album, that's definitely in the pipeline. And then hopefully bring up more fun so that we can return to Europe. Not necessarily Wacken, but experience more of this larger world we live in, because we are so enclosed and isolated in South Africa. We need to kind of bridge the gap. Right. So definitely come to Europe more. So that's definitely the next plan.
So thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy your time.
Thank you very much for having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.